Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Ray Jr. coming live from the Man Cave. Early Thursday morning. It's after midnight. I just watched Lords of the Long Box and Dark Side Jedi. They did a live auction on YouTube, and I was a participant, and got 5 pretty good books. Can't beat that. But other than that, I just want to show you this video of my Midtown monthly books for the month of November. The date is the 18th, so November 18th, 2017. And I had a total of 20 books. Ooh, excuse me. So I'm gonna just show you real quick what I got. I got them in Monday, so I'm a little late doing the video, but hey, stuff happens. So can't do videos right away like you would want to, but we'll go ahead and start off with the Usagi Jimbo, number 163. And I'd like to thank my man Frost for getting me into reading him. I mean, I knew about him when he was teamed up with the Turtles, you know, back in the day or whatever, but now that I actually reading the book, I like the artwork by Stan Sakaki. Pretty good artwork, so I don't mind it. Next up, I got Thor number 1, Where Walk the Frost Giants. This is got the number 1 issue, and then I went ahead and got the variant to go with it, because you all know I'm a big Thor fan, so I went ahead and got the variant for it. The artwork on the inside looks like back in the old day artwork of Thor. I'm gonna say around about in the 80s, so that's what I like about it. Next up, I got Marvel Legacy 701, The Mighty Thor. This is where Mangog, he's battling the War Thor, and you see what's happening right there. Dude's got too much strength, so it kind of reminds of Thor Ragnarok, where Hela destroyed Mjolnir. This right here, this is one of the back issues I went in and ordered, because I didn't have this one, the True Believers Thor, Volume 4, number 1. So it's just pretty much retelling the story of Jane Foster becoming Thor. So I guess can't get enough of those. Next up is Super Sons. Like I said, I really enjoy this title, and I hope they continue on with it. If you haven't read it, you need to read it. As you see right there, Damien and John, they finally get their own headquarters. Still being micromanaged a little bit by Batman, but you know how that is. Next up, got Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. Pretty good read. Dynamite, I think Dynamite does a lot of good work with their female characters. There was one title that I bought a while back. I just didn't continue collecting it. It was Belladonna. I think she's like another version of Red Sonja. So she's pretty epic as well. Next up is, of course, my Jungle Fantasy. This is number 6, Jungle Fantasy Survivors. Pretty good book. I'm going to go ahead and get these graded so I can preserve them. Next up, I've been dying for this one, is Spirits of Vengeance number 2. You got Hellstrom, Ghost Rider, Zatanna, and Blade. That's a heck of a combination right there. So I'm wondering how long this series will last. Red Sonja, definitely enjoying this. Her being in our modern time, so really enjoying it. And where she's wearing like our civilian clothes compared to her regular clothes, as in the Daisy Duke shorts and the tennis shoes. Pretty badass on that one. Next up, Ninja Turtles number 76. Still got this going, ongoing title. There's still a few books off this series that I need to have the whole run, and then I'm gonna try to focus on getting the volume 1, because there's still a few of those issues I need to get, and then that way I'll be done with my Ninja Turtles. Picked up Marvel Legacy, Captain America 695. You see right there. Same with Marvel Legacy, $5.95 for Daredevil. I mean, it's kind of cool that they went back to renumbering the old, but like I said, only renumbering because I'm not too familiar with like all the other titles on their numbering. You know, like Iron Fist and all that stuff. But the Thor one is what really irks me because they counted Journey into Mystery 1 through 82, but you can't do that. So Thor really doesn't have 700 unless you try to count all the variants, and I don't even think it's still at 100 because he actually started in issue 83 of Journey into Mystery, which that is like 40 issues, I believe, like 43 issues, and then the regular Thor when he took over 126 all the way to 502, that's like 377 issues. So what is that? That's like 410. And then if you count Journey to Mystery, when it came back, I want to say 504 or 503 to 521. That was more as some other characters, and then it came back again with 622 to 655. That was more of Lady Sif. And then you got the rest of the Thor, like Volume 2, which was 85 issues. Then Volume 3 was another like 40-something. And then with the ongoing series, you know, you got Thor God of Thunder, which is 25. So, I mean, it could be close, but it's not at no 701. You got me rambling. Supergirl, number 15. And what I think DC's not doing no justice is actually Power Girl. Yeah, I'm a big Power Girl fan, but I think she needs her own series again, or DC just needs to figure out something and just combine both of them because they're pretty much the same person to me. Trinity, number 15. I'll say it once again, it's not a bad series, but it doesn't wow me really like the old Trinity series. Now that was a good series right there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universe 16. I think I'm missing like 6 of these to have the whole run, so I can pick those up at any time at the LCS here in Tennessee. So Wonder Woman, number 34. I guess Wonder Woman has a brother named Jason, so I'm gonna get read this and see what that's all about. Now, majority of these books I did read when I got them. I got them Monday, so I started reading Monday. So I haven't read the whole 20 book stack yet. So that'll probably happen this weekend. Issue 35. And that's the secret origin of her brother. So I don't know what's going on with that. I guess they got to come up with some type of story to keep it interesting. I got Batman 34. That looks like the Nightmare Batman right there. So it's pretty badass. And last but not least, issue 35. This is like Talia Al Ghul and Catwoman battling out, duel with the Demon's Daughter. So that's it. So that's 20 books, like I said, I got from Midtown for the month of November 18th, 2017. And that is it. What you probably did not see, you probably noticed that I did not have for this month was my bags and boards. I didn't get them this month. So I'll probably get back on that the beginning of the new year, because I need to rebag pretty much all my comics. Majority of them is loose books that I've received over time, as in like when I was deployed, people was just sending me comic books, no bags or boards. Now that I actually have a bag and boards that I actually like, then I'm gonna make sure those are bagged up. You gotta take care of your stuff. Nobody's gonna take care of your stuff better than you. So that's the way I look at it. That's like, I use that mindset in the Army, as in our own personal records. Nobody's going to take care of your records better than you, so make sure you got your stuff straight. So when it's time to come for promotion and all that stuff, your stuff is straight, and The board members are not looking at it all crazy like, oh, this guy didn't even take the time to do this or do that. So just make sure, which I know a majority of all the collectors out there are doing that, bagging and boarding their comics. I know everybody has their preference. I see the Mylar a lot, so to each his own. But big shout out to, like I said, Lords of the Long Box, my homeboy, partner in crime, Marty. Big O, Big E's, NY Warriors, Manny NYC, King of the Golden State, Mr. James Hayes, Tat Comics, JLS Comics, the list just goes on and on. My homeboy, Anthony Port, the XO Man Award expert right there, and everybody else, the homegirl out there in Vegas, JoJo, Pop Doc Comics. So hope everybody, like I said, have a happy, wonderful weekend coming up, because it's, like I said, it's already Thursday right now. So until next time, I'm out.